What's going on, everybody? It's Skylar Nakins here, Southwest Missouri Sports. Joined now by Tournament of Champions Hall of Famer Joe Arbitello. First off, welcome back.
It's great to be back. We love this place.
Well, first off, you guys love this place. You're here all the time, making the tournament or tying the tournament record, 20th appearance. Just kind of talk about what it means. First off, to have that honor, but also just to get the invite back.
I think the word honor is correct. That's the one that we want to use. It's part of our tradition and culture at Christ the King. It's always handed down from the seniors to the juniors to the freshmen to the sophomores, and to the guys who came back. Ryan Pearson came back. Irv Walker. They had big games in the championship a couple of years ago, and it's something that I think every Christ the King player has in common with each other is the Bass Pro Shop Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, how much easier does that make? Every trip. Just knowing that you have pieces that come back that have the experience of playing.
I think because when you walk out there, like I did first time, 17 years ago, you're like, wow, it's nothing you can replicate anywhere, and so just so that you have a couple of guys that actually been through it helps, because that whole nervous thing kind of is not there for that second time you do it.
Yeah, you kind of hit on it for just a second. You're one of 3 coaches that in this year's tournament that's played as a player in the tournament. Just what does that add, in your team's preparation?
I tell my team, so player, we'll use that a little loosely. I was on the team. I don't know if I played a lot, but
I was the same boat as you.
Just coming down and playing and being a part of something like a kid from Queens that just is not used to anything quite like this, and had no idea that this even existed when I was 17, 18 years old. I think that's the biggest takeaway. The games are the games, but just the hospitality, the way people act, to know that there are really, really good people on the earth, because you don't get that kind of hospitality in Queens. You don't even get it from your own family. You never let strangers.
Well, this is about the halfway point, in the season. 7-7 up to this point. Just kind of talk about this first stretch for you guys.
You know what? We've won a lot of games in our league. We're in second place. We finally got the 2 Serbian kids back, and we've been playing really, really well. So I'm hoping that we have a really good showing this weekend, and hopefully we take toughness and the experience back to win a championship, which is ultimately what you're trying to do.
As we said before, you have some familiar faces, but just kind of talk about, tell us a little bit about your team, and just kind of some of the names that Southwest Missouri can get excited about.
We have the three seniors: Cam Ziegler, Jaden Ramirez, and Markel Olston. They're tough New York City guards, and then we have 2 sophomores in Judah and Johnny, who are really tough and blend well. You wouldn't think they were sophomores. Judah runs our team, and Johnny's really the engine underneath. And then we have the freshman kid in Stroud, who's going to be a big time recruit, 6'10", and our other 2 freshmen, Aaron Ellis and Skylar, who are ranked guys. So we have a nice core. If we could just keep getting mature, and this is what's going to help us get mature.
Yeah. So this is a business trip every year. I know. Christ the King and your guys' program really takes the time to kind of enjoy the sights and sounds of Springfield. Just what are some of your other plans while you're here in town?
Well, we're going to go to the golf. We're going to go golfing today, which is something they don't normally do. I always think the aquarium's great because it's I believe it's the largest aquarium, right?
Yeah.
And again, it's just not something you do in New York City. So being able to do that, to speak to the people that are here, talk about how some of these kids live as opposed to the way that we live. I think that's what we try. That's what we're going to take in.
So here tomorrow night, 7:30, you're going to be taking on the Milton Eagles. What have you seen from them, in your preparation?
Well coached, tough, exactly what you would expect. They play with some discipline. They're going to be tough to beat. They're very good. They're big. They take good shots. We got to figure something out for them.
Well, thank you very much, Coach. You can catch Coach Arbitello and the Christ the King Royals taking on the Milton Eagles at 7:30 here at Great Southern Bank Arena.